First at 4 begins with an ABC6 News update. Another temporary solution to the homeless crisis in the Ocean State. Thanks so much for joining us this afternoon. I'm Tiffany Murphy. The shelter is set to open at the end of the month. Here's ABC6 News reporter Natalie Homeless with all the details.
A new homeless shelter is set to open at the end of January in Providence on Hartford Ave. A state board approving the shelter this morning, the space would be able to house 20 couples or up to 40 people, with this site designated to house couples all the way through April.
662 was previously a BHDDH group home, and it's my understanding that the property has been vacant for just about 3 years.
State officials getting approval to open another shelter for residents in need. The state pumping in $150,000 to renovate the Providence location, that money coming from federal funding. Crossroads is expected to run the facility and will receive $400,000 to operate the shelter for 3 months. Crossroads President Michelle Wilcox explaining how residents who will be living there will be selected.
So once we're open and up and running, we'll receive referrals through the coordinated entry system, but then included in our plan and our budget is transportation to get folks to the shelter once they're referred.
Wilcox says there are differences between the Hartford Avenue location and the one at the Cranston Street area.
The building does have working indoor plumbing, which is, something that the Armory struggles with. So the circumstances are very different.
The Cranston Street Armory facing criticism recently with complaints of unsanitary conditions. Officials saying the Hartford Ave shelter will have more amenities suited for residents staying for a longer duration. But Wilcox emphasizes this and all other shelters are not permanent solutions.
No one should be living in shelters long term. Our goal is to get people stabilized and out of shelter as quickly as possible.
During today's meeting, Housing Secretary Josh Saul, who's been criticized in recent weeks by state lawmakers for his performance in the role thus far, was listed as the presenter for the project, but a colleague took his place. We were told Saul could not attend due to a prior engagement. However, he did attend a Housing Commission meeting this afternoon. For now, reporting in Providence, Natalie Homeless, ABC6 News.